Hi, I'm Connie Fox with Freedom from Metals. Over 25 years ago now, I was on my deathbed, completely bedbound and severely ill for over 8 years with severe mercury poisoning and Lyme disease, as well as many other debilitating conditions that heavy metal toxicity frequently causes. I was left for dead by numerous doctors who could not help me, and I was utterly an hopeless case and ready to end it because there was no hope for me. And I eventually got in to see the top doctor in the world for the treatment of heavy metal toxicity and its related health conditions, who is Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt, who I speak of regularly. I owe my life to him, but not only my life, I owe him a lifetime of suffering, um, saved from a lifetime of suffering. So I have deep gratitude to Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt. He's a German doctor based out of Seattle, Washington. But I went through a very unnecessary, torturous process trying to remove the mercury, trying to eradicate the Lyme disease and the parasites and many other pathogens I had and other conditions that were caused by the metals. And I went through a very, very long, arduous, torturous, extraordinarily expensive healing journey, which was about an 8-year process for me. And I did fully recover. So I am a medical miracle, thanks to Dietrich Klinghardt. But after my experience, I felt compelled to go back to school and become a licensed holistic health practitioner so I could professionally impart what I had learned, because I realized that there were so many others out there with this condition going through what I was going through. And even if they weren't as severely toxic or as severely ill and more mildly or moderately toxic, they were still coping with symptoms and getting no answers. And even if they did find out that they were heavy metal toxic, they had a hard time finding doctors and practitioners that really understood how to safely and effectively remove the metals, repair the cellular damage, eradicate the pathogens, and restore health to all the organs and glands, brain, nervous system, gut, immune system, and so forth, all of the cells that get damaged from the metals and the pathogens. So I've been doing this now, specializing and working with the heavy metal toxic since 2008. And of course, I can help the mildly toxic but I do really specialize in working with more of the moderately to severely heavy metal toxic cases. We need to be addressed differently than a mild toxic case, and that's often not understood with a lot of practitioners out there that even do work with heavy metal detox. I created a phenomenal program, detox program. Much of what I impart to my clients, I learned through my personal experience, and then I learned from Dr. Klinghardt and an enormous amount of trial and error and experience. But I've also been in private practice for 17 years now, so I continue to learn ongoing from my clients. But I am here to help you through this process and save you from enduring what I endured and many others endure. Years of wasted time, suffering, isolated at home, or just struggling to get through each day, even if you're still well enough to work or have somewhat of a life. And I want to help you get through this process. It's my passion to help those who are inflicted with this condition of mercury and heavy metal toxicity and the conditions it causes. There's not a lot of information about this available, and it's certainly still not taught in medical or dental schools in America, very unfortunately. So this knowledge is hard to find, and I only learned it through my very unfortunate experience with being a very severe metal mercury toxic case. having the resources I did to continue hanging in there, seeing dozens of doctors, and eventually getting in to see Dr. Klinghardt and being able to learn what I did from him and continue to learn ongoing, of course, in my practice. It is my passion to help others inflicted with this condition and save you the unnecessary suffering that I went through, lost years or months, and lots of lost money. And so I am here to share my program with you. And it's focused on properly preparing the body for the safe, effective removal of the metals. So this is something I learned from Dr. Klinghardt, and this is really needed, especially for more moderately to severely toxic cases. We need to first properly prepare our body for the safe, effective removal of the metals. And that's what my program really focuses on. So it makes it a much more non-problematic, smooth process to accomplish your goals, to achieve a full recovery as I did. So know that this is not a terminal illness. It's a temporary condition as a result of being heavy metal toxic. And the cells repair and regenerate and can be restored. I'm living proof of that. So I hope I can offer you some encouragement and hope. And if you'd like to hear more details about my story, just scroll down a little bit further on this homepage and you can watch the video where I share more about my story. And I also offer 2 packages, a 45-minute discovery consultation if you'd like to just talk more and explain your case and hear more about my program and how and why it differs from most other heavy metal detox programs. And if you would like to become a client, then just schedule the 90-minute new patient consultation. You can schedule that now online. And that includes a step-by-step personalized cellular restoration and detoxification program that I create for you and work with you step by step along the way until you're fully detoxified and recovered. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I would love to work with you. And I'd love to help anyone get through this. There's no need to go on struggling and suffering ongoing on any level with this condition. There's an absolute solution for this. So please know that. And I look forward to speaking with you. Thank you.